Welcome back to RinHaru Week Radio, where we gush incoherently about RinHaru while attempting to bring you news about RinHaru Week. It's been a while, so why don't we reintroduce ourselves?
Hello, people! Hola, mi gente! It's me, Hina! Saying hi from spring in the Southern Hemisphere. How are you all doing? Woo! It's spring! Let's go!
The season of RinHaru.
Season of RinHaru.
And this is Kitty. I am excited to be back so we can just go on about RinHaru as we usually do and forget what our main topic was. That's how it works. Currently, you can find me on Sea Kittens on Blue Sky. I really don't use Twitter anymore, so.
Yeah. And I'm Julie. I go by Star Fairy on most of the socials, including Twitter, which I also don't use anymore. I'm also on Blue Sky more, mainly. But I'm so excited to be back for another round of RinHaru Week!
Yay, let's go!
Woo! Yeah!
So we thought we'd get warmed up for this year's event by doing what we do best, which is talking about RinHaru.
That is indeed what we do best.
Yes.
It is. And we're hoping that everyone listening around will feel inspired by the discussion to join us for RinHaru Week this year.
Woo! Another RinHaru
Which, by the way, is happening this year.
Yay!
To nobody's surprise, there is going to be a RinHaru Week 2025. Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's dive into it!
Yay!
Yay!
So our theme for today's episode is RinHaru Real.
Ooh. I mean, yeah, RinHaru is real.
And like we previously established, the universe is RinHaru, so RinHaru is arguably the most real thing to ever exist.
It is.
Most perfect thing to ever exist.
But as for how that theme ties into today's discussion, we thought it would be fun to talk about how RinHaru has affected our lives, beyond just watching and enjoying free.
Literally, RinHaru in the real world.
Woo! And that goes beyond just the fans. There are so many ways that the show has been reflected in the real world and vice versa.
Like how a certain hotel in Sydney got an absolutely massive amount of visitors after a particular episode of season 2.
Yay!
Australia! We can always talk about Australia. Let's talk about that one first.
It's always a good time to talk about Australia.
Quite a few things happened with RinHarurelia and the episode that featured Rin and Haru checking into the famous Russell Hotel in Sydney. As a result, the hotel had a bunch of people that decided that they were going to not just show up at the hotel, but they wanted the keychain in particular that you see Rin and Haru carrying at various stages in that episode. And they had so many that they actually kind of started, that the hotel set up a place where they could request and send them out. Unfortunately, I don't know if they're still doing that, which is a bummer because I personally never got one. But I know a lot of RinHaru fans were able to get that very select and special piece of merch.
I did get one.
Ooh.
They made an eBay account where they were selling them, so you were able to order them from there. And I mean, they weren't cheap. They're like handcrafted wood pieces that are hand painted, and they're really, really beautiful, actually. So in the episode, it shows the keychain for all of the rooms each have a different animal on them, and the one for room 25, the room that Rin and Haru stayed in, was a phoenix. So they were selling the phoenix keychains on their eBay account, And I ordered one, and they sent it to me, and they also sent me a couple nice brochures and a postcard for the hotel, which I thought was really cute.
Aww.
Yeah, because I think you can actually buy the keychain if you are in the hotel and you're spending time at the boutique, because it's a boutique hotel. You can buy a lot of stuff in there, but there were so many people trying to buy the Room 25 keychain that they actually ran out. It went out of stock.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they had to do it online to gauge how much demand there was for it,
because they're handmade, so they had to.
They're
make
handmade,
more.
right?
That's incredible. Just thinking about it.
It is so intense.
I'm imagining, like, you know how they show Haru handcrafting all of the Iwatobi-chan keychains?
Yes.
I'm imagining a similar situation, but with the Phoenix keychains for the Russell Hotel. Just, like, somebody in a room just hand chiseling, like, thousands of these little keychains.
That's amazing. I really hope that's what was happening.
And it's also like a really traditional hotel, so you can imagine like an old lady or an old man just meticulously painting each phoenix hand by hand.
I love that. I love this
That
image.
is beautiful. This is
Do they know? Do they know the significance?
Probably not. Probably
know.
not. Well, they may now. They may now, to be fair. They may now. I know a lot of people were excited to sign the guest book of the Russell Hotel, and there's lots of, there were some pictures people took of all the different people that showed up and signed it with different messages and pictures, little sketches of RinHaru and things like that, and that was absolutely adorable. So, yeah, anybody else who shows up at that hotel and is, like, looking through the guest book is probably like, I don't even know what's going on. It's quite
like, wow,
incredible.
so many of these messages are in Japanese. That's interesting.
Yes, so many.
Didn't Utsumi like leave a little sketch of Rin in the guest
Yes.
book?
Did she? Oh my god.
I think she did.
To hold that copy of the guest book in my hands
Aww.
would be my dream.
Oh, so cute.
Utsumi, wherever you are.
As we mentioned, so many people, especially Japanese fans, were showing up at this hotel that it actually started to get news coverage. It was on places like, I think SBS World News actually did a video broadcast where they went and they talked to some people at the hotel, and they were showing clips from the free episode so people would have context. And then you had, like...
I do remember that, yeah.
Yeah, and then you had it in the newspapers as well. I think one of the first was News Corp Australian Network, and they were distributing it to all of the different papers, and there were the pictures of the two Japanese ladies kind of sitting on the bed and everything like that, and talking about
and
how
they had plushies
so
in the
popular.
picture.
Yes,
I remember.
Yes, the plushies, very important. Yep. And they're talking about how all these Japanese fans love coming there. And in fact, in the year of our Lord, 2025, yes, other people than us talk about RinHaru in 2025. The Sydney Morning...
As they should.
Yeah.
The Sydney Morning Herald also ran a piece about how people were still continuing to come to the Russell Hotel since it had done a lot of upkeep and renovations to improve various parts of it. And as they referred back to the airing of the episode that got everybody excited and coming out. So it's great to see people other than us, crazy RinHaru fans, that are still talking about RinHaru this time.
Yeah, I remember, because a lot of people, they didn't just come to visit the hotel, but they would specifically book room 25 to stay in for the night. And a lot of people, when the Russell Hotel announced that they were undergoing renovations, people were very concerned that room 25 would end up looking very different.
Yeah.
And I think I remember somebody posted a picture of it post-renovation, like, guys, it's okay. It doesn't look that different.
Yeah, I saw it. It's actually kind of like more blue now, which was funny.
Yeah.
But it's basically
I think they changed the pillows or something, but other than that, it looks pretty much the same.
Gotta keep the essence.
Yeah.
I mean, how else are people gonna know it's the same hotel if they change the room that appears in the episode of Free?
It is true. It is true. And there's a lot of interesting backstory that went into how they created the whole setup that RinHaru had when they went into the room in that episode.
You mean how there was only one bed?
Yes!
Miraculously?
Yes.
Coincidence after coincidence.
The way that I screamed when I first saw that. Like, I can't believe we got there's only one bed.
Yes.
In canon.
In canon, exactly. Everything from RinHaru is just every trope all at once.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that ended up happening because when Itsumi and the crew were kind of researching their areas and trying to figure out what sort of settings they would use in the series and the episode, one of the people on the Kiani team actually had that incident where they got booked with another person for the same bed.
I remember it was like 3 crew members, and I think the gender divide was like 1 man and 2 women, and it was supposed to be that the 2 women were sharing a room and they got 2 beds, and the 1 man had a room and he got 1 bed. But somehow they ended up flipping the names on the reservation, so the 2 people who were supposed to be sharing a room with 2 beds only got the 1 bed. And apparently this was so inspiring that they were like, we should do this to RinHaru.
Exactly. Exactly.
I mean, this is normal in Australia, right? Right?
It's normal in Australia, exactly.
It's always normal in Australia.
And that one guy is in that room with 2 beds like, wow, this is great.
Exactly. He's having the time of his life.
I have a second bed to jump on.
Exactly.
Please
I think another thing that's particularly crazy about that room is that the shower is all glass. Just glass.
It's normal in Australia, right?
You can see right through it. And I know fans would go and take pictures of it so that people understood the just sheer amount of scenarios that could come out of just those 2 sharing that room.
Right. I mean,
all those
I guess, in the Western world, glass shower doors aren't all that uncommon, but maybe not in Japan. I mean, in Japan, it's kind of... I don't know. But apparently this was very interesting to Japanese fans, that there was a shower that was enclosed in glass.
I mean, I'm not Japanese and I find it very interesting. Extremely interesting.
I'm not Japanese, I find it very
I mean, if somebody accidentally leaves the door cracked open while they're taking a shower and the other person just happens to walk into the bathroom...
It could happen.
While that person is in the shower?
That person is in the shower.
I don't know.
Just, hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Oh, man. We were all just thinking about it for a very long time.
Yeah, that was just the hive mind was buzzing in the background just now. The RinHaru hive mind.
Mental images, oh my god.
The episode that birthed 1,000 fanfictions.
All the fanfictions.
Oh, yeah, definitely more than 1,000.
It's so funny when you show that to someone who knows nothing about Free, and they're always like, is this a BL? It's so funny.
What is Free about?
It's that and the Mook.
Mm-hmm.
You show that to people, and they're like, what is Free about? Is this real?
Is this real? Is this
official
art? like, well, it's Utsumi's fan art, I guess.
I mean, the entirety of Free is basically Utsumi's fan art of Ice Speed.
It's true. It's true. It really is.
She did that. She did that for us.
And people going to places that immortalized RinHaru continued, obviously, after Eternal Summer. In Take Your Marks, there was the bench TM. And everybody...
The bench TM.
Yeah. Everybody had to track down that bench and bring their plushies, their manju, whatever else they had, and reenact that scene.
People still go to this random bench on the roadside to bring their plushies and take pictures. Like, it is the most random location possible. I don't know how people were able to track this down just by seeing it in the movie, but it's literally like just a bench on the roadside. There's nothing around. Like, how did they find the exact bench?
Revolving stars in the sky guided them. They triangulated.
RinHaru fans are hardcore.
They followed the North Star.
Yeah.
But the North Star was RinHaru.
The North Star was RinHaru.
Everything is RinHaru. RinHaru is real.
RinHaru is the universe.
Mm-hmm.
So it was so great during Take Your Mark seeing everybody bring all of those pictures and be like, oh, we tracked down the bench and oh my gosh. Everybody's always got to go find it. I have been to Japan, but I was a little bummed that Iwami is a little bit out of the way from where I was. So I was not able to go and find the bench.
Yeah, Japan loves making anime set in, like, very random, obscure towns in the middle of nowhere. And then people who are fans of that anime have to go on a quest to find it.
It's been happening again with the summer that Hikaru died. There's people going around to the actual mountain village that has been depicted in the story, and people had to put up signs saying online, please don't bother the residents, please be normal.
Oh yeah, there's like a whole Barbra Streisand effect going on with that, because they made a post about it and people are like, wait, the town is real? That's a real place you can go to?
That was a mistake.
Yeah. At least with Free, like, the actual, like, the government of Iwami is, like, super aware that people are visiting and they want to go because of Free, and they're regularly doing events and stuff, just promoting with Free, like, with the Free characters. It's really great.
Yeah, they
constantly do different promotions.
They just recently hosted an event, and the mayor of Iwami was there, and he was like, kind of like he tried to style his hair like Haru, like he kind of gelled it down and to the front of his face.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and he even says quotes from the show as well.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
And
he was like, cute. Please come back, please move here.
I think
like,
that
come love Iwami.
There's even a bus that's plotted with the Free characters that was out of circulation, but now it's coming back, and it's going to be.
Oh yeah, there's like a tour
bus
bus that takes you around the town, and then
the free bus.
They had.
Yeah, it has.
And then they had the voice actors record lines about, like, you know, please stay seated, please take your personal belongings with you, all that.
Yeah, it's going to be running again until, I think, September next year. So if anyone is going to Iwami, make sure to catch the free bus. Which is not free, by the way.
That's awesome.
I think they should just make it run forever.
They should. They should, yeah. Then they should hire Shimazaki Nobunaga as an official ambassador of Iwami or something.
He would love that. He would want to be, like, the guy who stands at the front of the tour bus with a microphone.
He would.
Telling people, and if you look to your left, you'll see blah, blah, blah.
You'll see my house.
I actually love doing that.
I mean, my house.
Right.
Oh man, that's
fans
so
also wanted to go to where the swimming championships happened as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The many championships in Free. There's so many.
But the big important one at the end of Final Stroke 2, where they actually broke the world record through the power of friendship. In Fukuoka, they actually did host the World Aquatics Championships there in 2023, which was after the movie had aired, so everybody was ready to go.
With their plushies and their manjus.
With their plushies. Yeah, a lot of free fans ended up going to the World Aquatics Championships because of that. Which, I mean, you know, good for them, good for everybody that they had a lot of support. It's nice to see, you know, fans of a sports anime actually supporting that sport in real life.
Yeah.
Yes. It was really great to see that.
It's really funny watching these things on TV as well, and then suddenly you're such an expert about everything that's going on, and your family's like, since when do you know so much about swimming? I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
Did Free get music during the Olympics? I thought someone said it did, but I missed it if it occurred. During the Olympics, when it was held in Japan, did they ever play any of the Free music?
I don't think so.
I think they played I think they played video game music during the Olympic parade. But it was video games, not anime. Okay. I do remember the Nier.
I mean, RinHaru did go to the Olympics because about 10 years ago there was a time capsule thing that I put a picture of RinHaru into because it was going to be taken to the Tokyo Olympics.
No way.
So that was playing the long game with that one.
You were, wow. Good job.
How long ago?
Ensuring they get there.
I mean, if Kyoani wasn't going to do it, you were going to do it.
They
were going to be there.
I had to make sure. One way or another, RinHaru was going to the Olympics.
Yeah,
that's impressive.
Nice work.
I put the picture of the one picture where the two of them are in the aquarium and they're looking at that little fish that's in between them.
Oh,
because it's like they're looking at their future. You know, so I was like, this is fitting because 10 years ago we didn't have all of this art of them in Team Japan uniforms yet, so I had to manifest
only in our hearts.
Now we have so many.
Now we have so much. It's great.
It's awesome.
And we even have the official collaborations with Mizuno, like the actual swimming gear brand has Rin, Haru, and other free characters as well, because they do in their actual merchandising. It's amazing.
Right.
It's great.
Let's clarify something. They did like 3 rounds of that collaboration. The first one was just RinHaru.
Yes.
The first collaboration was just Rin and Haru, and they had these like special fancy kind of like blue and black camouflage looking shirts on. In this art of them cheering for their teammates together with, I must point out, Rin's arm around Haru where it belongs.
I have that towel.
Yes.
I have it.
I also
have it too.
That towel.
I also have
that
it. It was necessary.
and I actually also got the Japan jersey, but that doesn't have
right. There was the towel that was kind of like a hand towel size of the two of them together, and then there was like a beach towel sized one of each of them that's like full body height.
Yeah, that was
wearing their tracksuits.
They also have this little microfiber towel with Iwatobi-chan that I couldn't get, but it's so cute, and if anyone has it, I am very jealous of you. Julie's gonna say that she has it.
What I also really liked about that collab is that in the descriptions of all of the items, where Mizuno talks about the products and everything, they talk about Rin and Haru as if they're real athletes.
Oh yeah. They use like the term for it.
They use the honorific senshu for them, which is what's normally used for professional athletes.
Yeah,
which I think is really adorable.
It is.
Yes, I remember that.
Rin Haru is real, cute. So it's what they deserve.
It is what they deserve.
And then I completely forgot. A fan also went and tracked down the street that Rin and Haru run down in Dive to the Future, to get to the national championships and see their friends. So
God.
that
Again,
was
RinHaru fans
crazy.
finding the most random places.
How? How did they even find these places? How?
I don't know. It was
Like,
crazy.
There's
But that
gotta
was
be
incredible that they tracked it down.
It's incredible. Like, it's geolocation. I don't know how they do it. Like, do you look at the trees, the street, the buildings? How?
I mean, if they're always referencing real-world locations, Free is extremely popular in Japan, so I'm sure that there's somebody who lives in the area and is like, hey, that looks familiar. Let me go outside and see if what I'm thinking is right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they
the
also
fact that it keeps like for every frame of the series, we have like a reference point.
It's true.
they were finding places in Australia, like
yeah, that's crazy.
The apartment.
Well, not
building
just Australia.
where Rin
Not just
stays
Australia.
In Australia in season 3. How did they find that? How? They don't live in Australia.
Also, that railroad track in Budapest that they tracked down.
In Budapest.
How?
Yeah.
Like, were they just doing, like, what is that when people do that game where it puts you, like, on a random spot on Google Maps and you have to guess where it is?
GeoGuessr.
Yeah, GeoGuessr.
GeoGuessr, yeah. Were they just doing GeoGuessr, like, over and over again until they got the spot that they wanted?
They had to, like, open Google Maps and Google Earth or something and just started going through random streets in Budapest, just trying to find a railroad.
Just clicking on every railroad crossing.
Yeah, like that.
In the entire city and the surrounding area of the city.
Just following the tracks along to see if they could find the actual crossing.
Well, that is a very important place. I mean, that's where they have their reunion. That's
railroad crossings are
extremely
very important for RinHaru.
So I can understand.
And fans have made the journey to go there. I have seen people post pictures of holding their plushies up at that random railroad crossing.
I just always
so
think
amazing.
People just walking by, seeing fans doing this, just wondering what on earth they're doing, and it cracks me up every time.
What could be interesting for a tourist that they are taking a picture of this random railroad crossing with plushies on their hands? Like, damn, maybe I don't know anything about my city.
It's like in the outskirts of the city, you know? So it's like, no one is going there.
Like, I know in Japan, people take their plushies to a lot of random places and take pictures. When I was there, I saw it happening all the time. So I feel that it's not as bizarre as it might be in other places. Like, I do think in Budapest, it might make someone go, what on earth is going on?
Yeah, I don't find it weird either. It's just, I'm just imagining if it happened like where I live, somewhere nearby, like just some random place that you just walk past every day and then you see someone taking a picture with a plushie and you're like, what is so special about this place? Maybe
I would be very interested to find out.
Yeah.
I would too.
Me too.
Like, ooh, this is a holy anime pilgrimage place. I must find out what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what anime was in my city? I need to know. So we have so many RinHaru officially endorsed locations around the world. It's great.
The official RinHaru World Tour guidebook.
That's what we need. We need
that's
that.
What we
need the official RinHaru World Tour guidebook. That was
okay.
Sightseeing with us.
So we have obviously several locations in Japan. We have Sydney. We have Budapest.
There's also Rome.
There's also Rome. That's right.
Yep. Can't forget Rome.
Yeah. In the ending scene of season 2, it shows Rin and Haru swimming at the championships, it was called FINA at the time, now it's called World Aquatics, but the FINA 2009 World Championships, Rin and Haru are swimming there, at the Foro Italico in Rome, and I actually went there.
Oh!
When I was studying abroad in Rome, I took a day to go out there, and,
Who would have thought?
Well, because I studied architecture, so I could just be like, I'm going to see the architecture.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
But really, I was going to see the pool.
With your
Of course
plushies?
you were.
With your plushies?
I didn't know that Hina changed their name. That is a whole new revelation to me.
Yeah, I guess, because it's kind of like how FIFA stands for something that's in French. Maybe because FINA was the same thing, they wanted to make it in English, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, RinHaru teaches us new things every day. RinHaru is so real.
Yeah, like, I wouldn't know anything about swimming if it weren't for RinHaru, except for, like, Michael Phelps sure is a person. Who won
Sure is a person. He's a person who existed.
Right.
Oh
It's true.
But now I'm like, I want to watch the swimming, and I know all about it, when the Olympics are on, and I'm gonna watch, like, random championships that nobody cares about.
That's what sports anime does for us. It makes us watch real sports, because now we understand it.
And it's so funny how it doesn't really line up with the sports I care about in real life. Like, growing up, and still, the main sport that I was always into was baseball. I have not watched a single baseball anime, and there are several. Like, I don't know why that is.
But why would you? You already know the rules for baseball.
How would I know the rules for baseball if I haven't seen a single baseball anime?
That's true. How would you?
But that's the
thing. They keep changing the rules for baseball now, so it doesn't even matter.
Well, now's the time to watch baseball anime. Now's the time.
That's true. Maybe I should watch Eye Shield, then I could understand football better.
Did.
We'll see.
I did. And I know everything about American football. I am not American.
Maybe I should watch that, because I know nothing about American football.
You should. Eye Shield 21 is really good, actually. Unironically.
I can now watch basketball much better after having watched the Slam Dunk movie, so there you go.
That one is
same for
also
me,
really
but with
good.
Kuroko no Basket.
We're still waiting for KyoAni to animate Kisumi playing basketball with everyone else. We are waiting.
We need Kisumi no Basket.
Kisumi no Basket.
Kisumi no Basket.
We are waiting for it. And we can't just keep going back to the classics. Like, Slam Dunk is great, Kuroko is great, but we need Kisumi now. It's his time to shine.
Kisumi.
Yeah.
Step up.
I mean, the entire series, he was trying to get people to play basketball with him. It's time somebody said yes.
He deserves for being there every single time, cheering them on. Even though everyone ignored him, he deserves it. Also, his hair is pink, and as RinHaru fans, we owe it to him to support him.
Yeah,
just because his hair is pink.
The color of Sakura, so
obviously
he is inherently RinHaru by virtue of being pink.
Yeah, and he also gave us some really good scenes in the OVA. We got to see Jealous Haru thanks to him. Yeah.
We also got that one moment where he separately asked each of them to hang out and then didn't show up.
That's true. That was so stupid. Oh wow.
Like that's the kind of thing out of a sitcom where you're trying to set two friends up on a date. And you separately invite each of them out to hang out and then don't show up.
I think we've established that Kizumi's like in the wrong anime. Like, he's there. The poor guy's there just trying to make things happen that aren't really following the plot, but he tries. He tries so hard.
He is in the wrong anime. That's why they need to make the right anime just for him.
Yeah, KyoAni, I know KyoAni employees follow us because they always end up publishing something RinHaru related during RinHaru week. So if you're listening to this podcast, just remember we are still waiting for that one special episode where everyone plays basketball with Kisumi.
Yes, and then Rin and Haru have to be the captains of the opposing teams.
Obviously,
and then
I was about to say they're
Kuroko no Basket level powers as they rival against each other.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we do know they can play basketball because we've seen a little bit of it in some of the picture clips that they sometimes show of when they were little.
Yeah. I mean, at least we know that Haru does. I bet that he's like the kind of player that's like always calm and he doesn't say anything and you expect him to do some really cool shit, but then he just throws and misses completely.
Haru is Kuroko.
That's beautiful. He just throws it.
He sucks at everything but, like, being silent.
No, I bet that he has a
That's
beautiful,
beautiful.
form and his posture is perfect and it's like a beautiful shot, but he just misses. It doesn't go in.
I love that.
Yes.
I love that.
That is so, like, quintessentially free humor for it to be,
it really is.
a beautifully
It
set up
really
shot
is.
and then it's an airball.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's beautiful. I can't believe I could just see Ray's face when that happened too.
Yeah, that was not beautiful!
Yeah, he'd be so enamored through the entire shot and then be like, no!
Yes.
Not beautiful at
It's
all!
a face of utter horror.
So, obviously, RinHaru and Free in general have had an impact on the real world, but I think what's even more profound is the effect that it's had on us personally.
I mean, we're all here doing this right now because we love RinHaru so much.
And we keep coming back.
You can never be free from free.
I mean, I literally can't escape it because my apartment is like wall-to-wall RinHaru merch. But I never want to escape it anyway, so it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Everything is fine.
I'm sure everything is absolutely fine.
Yeah.
What I would give to be able to visit Julie's apartment and just bask in the massive amount of RinHaru merch.
There was one time where my friend visited and I was just like, I just started talking at her about the things in my RinHaru shrine and she started like taking a video and I look back at that sometimes and I'm like, wow, I'm giving some really deep cuts. Like, I was telling her about the Australia keychain and like, this is the clear file that references this episode and like
Oh my gosh.
And she was like, I feel like I'm in a museum.
Your poor friend.
We have Nobunaga Shimazaki doing the free tour in Iwami, and then we have Julie giving like a museum tour of all the RinHaru merch throughout history.
People are gonna find my collection someday and think that I worship them. Which would not be terribly far from the truth.
They're gonna think that RinHaru were some ancient gods or something that nobody knows about.
The ancient gods of swimming.
Yes.
I mean, sure, if aliens want to think that RinHaru were real, they would be right. RinHaru is
true.
real.
That's what this is all about.
I mean, since RinHaru is the universe, they are probably on a quest through the stars to find the source of the creation of the universe. And they will happen upon my apartment and the giant glass case in the corner of my living room with all of this RinHaru merch.
Amazing.
I mean, I've been collecting for almost as long as Free has been around. So it's you know, it's something that like so I first started collecting because I wanted to incorporate like keychains and buttons and stuff into my outfits. Like I wanted to wear them because I got really inspired by a photo on the blog Tokyo Fashion of there were a couple of girls who were Kuroko no Basket fans and they each were wearing these really cool Decora outfits based on their favorite characters. So one of them was Kisei and one of them was Akashi. And I remember seeing them and I was like, oh my god, I want that to be me. But when I first started collecting, I was a college student and I had $0. So I tried my best getting things a little bit at a time, but what I first started with was I literally like printed out pictures and like put resin on them and put like pin backs on them.
This is beautiful. This is
because I just wanted to wear RinHaru on my body so bad.
This is Julie lore I've never heard of before, so I'm super into this.
Yeah. This is the deep Julie lore.
I mean, at the start, Free, like, most of the merch was actually made out of the same art that was on magazines or like promotional art, so it was pretty much the same thing.
It was pretty much
Yeah.
just pictures printed out and put inside something.
Yeah, that's pretty much early merch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at the time, there was so much merch, but there weren't really a lot of avenues for purchasing it from outside of Japan like there are now. I tried my best. I mean, I started using shopping services because, thankfully, being somebody who is also in the Lolita fashion community, I am very well versed with buying things off of secondhand sites in Japan. So I used that God-given power to also buy RinHaru merchandise.
For great justice.
So I started building my collection a little bit at a time, and it was suffering because there was so much merch available during a time where I did not have much, if any, income because I was a student.
There was so much merch at the start.
But then when I graduated and got a job, I was like, oh my god, I can buy
I have so much
RinHaru
now.
I was like, I have all of the power. So I made very irresponsible decisions financially. But, you know, I took my time. I will say that I didn't have, like, loads of cash and bought everything all at once and put myself into debt. I was...
It's what
I am glad that you did not put yourself into debt.
Yeah, they would have wanted you to be responsible.
Exactly. RinHaru would want me to put myself before them. And
Haru would
that's
be like,
what's so
thank you for your
beautiful about
support,
them.
but please remember to save something for mackerel. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Rin would tell me I need to eat a more varied diet.
But I mean, it's also kind of like, when you see all the merch and you see the companies making it, you're like, I would really like to buy the RinHaru items so that the companies realize that there is market for this and that people want it. So I have to, like, it's like my little grain of sand to make them know that this is good. The fans want this. So it's like a cycle of I buy more, they make more stuff. I buy more stuff, they make more stuff.
Right. I need to let them know that Rin and Haru are in demand.
And it did work a few times, like with the magazine covers. The Rin and Haru covers were super popular.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the ones for Final Stroke.
Oh, yeah.
They're wearing the veils.
Which are totally not, but also totally are wedding covers. Those were really popular.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those were fun because I was able to have Kinokuniya order them for me and go pick them up. And I remember when I went to pick up the Haru one, I went there and I said, like, oh, I'm here to pick up the magazine, blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh, what's your name, blah, blah, blah. And the guy comes out and he holds the magazine up over his head with this big smile on my face, and I was like, there he is! You know, just average weeb interactions in Kinokuniya.
That's beautiful.
Wow.
I want to hear more about your trip to go see the swimming pool. You know what I'm talking about.
The Rome pool?
Yeah, it was the swimming pool at the Foro Italico in Rome, which the Olympics were held there in the 60s. I don't remember the exact year, but I had a free Saturday while I was studying abroad, so I was like, oh, let me go check this out. Let me make a RinHaru pilgrimage to see this pool. It was so far out of the way from, like, where I was staying, where all of the places I was visiting was, but I ended up going, I think it took me, like, 45 minutes to get there. Because it is, like, not in the middle of the city. It's, like, like most Olympic parks, it's, like, not actually in the city. It's, like, kind of out of the way. So I went over there, and I think the nearest bus stop was still, like, a 10-minute walk. So I got off the bus, and I'm walking there, and I'm like, okay. And I realized, like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go into the park or where the pool is in relationship to the entrance of the park. But I get there, and there's these, like, turnstiles, and I'm like, okay, do I have to pay to get in? But they're like sealed off, kind of, and like they don't seem to be operational, but they're there, and I'm like, are these like the, I don't know, historical turnstiles from when they hosted the Olympics here, and now they just like left them here? And I'm like looking, there is nobody around. I'm looking around like, what do I do? Can I go into this place? And I'm looking around, and I'm like, I don't see any other way to get into the park. So I kind of like shimmied through the turnstile, because it wasn't like operational. It was like, I don't know, this was a while ago. So I think it was like there were 2 like vertical things that you had to kind of like go through. And I don't know if they were supposed to open for you back in the day, but I just kind of like squeezed my way in, and then I was like, okay, well here I am, I'm in the park. Let me look for this pool.
Oh, this sounds incredible.
And I did find it eventually. Then there was like this like kind of like an overlook where you could see out, and it's the same view that you get in the episode where they show the pool before they show the close-ups of the race. And I was like, oh, that's so cool, like I'm here like at the pool, and there's like, you know, there's like randomly like people swimming there because it was kind of a hot day.
It wasn't in hard training, you just missed them.
Use the pool, but I think you had to pay to go down to the actual pool, and I felt like super awkward doing that, and like not going there to actually go swim, but to like be nosy and look at the pool. So I just like kind of stayed on the overlook, and like I brought my plushies, so I took pictures of my plushies.
That's adorable. I was gonna ask if cool. Plushies were involved.
But the entire time I had this. Yes, plushies were involved, but the entire time I had this feeling that was like, I feel like I'm not
casually trespassing.
Like, I feel like I broke into this place.
Oh my god, casually trespassing.
And like as I'm walking out from the pool area, you know, there's like tennis courts, and there's like, you know, pathways. People are walking around. There's people, you know, with strollers pushing their children around, and I'm like, okay, so clearly this is like a park that people use, right? So why the turnstile situation? Like, I still think about that, and I'm like, does everybody go in that way? Did I go in the wrong way? Like,
oh my god.
Well, maybe.
That story is better than I expected.
I think I went the way that I wasn't supposed to go. And I sometimes wonder if there's like a CCTV camera pointed at that area, and they see this like random girl like trying to squeeze her way through the turnstiles to get into this park, and some security guard is like, you know, there's like another entrance that's open.
No,
like,
but
right
just imagine them following you around in the security camera footage just to figure out what the hell you were doing, and all you do is go up to the pool and take pictures of the pool with your plushies.
I go up to the pool, I take a couple pictures, and then I leave.
Like, wow. The most well-mannered trespasser we've ever seen. Okay, sure. That's amazing. Oh my god.
So yeah, that was my my RinHaru pilgrimage.
Okay, let us know in the comments if you've ever broken any rules. Any rules for RinHaru. Let us know in the comments.
I mean, so it is very in the spirit of RinHaru to break into a pool. So I will say that
is true.
I was very on
that
theme.
Is true. You were very much on theme, breaking into the pool.
Mm-hmm. Please don't break into your
I can
pools.
definitely relate to questionable activities.
Oh no! Oh no!
Are we all just here to admit to our RinHaru?
This is not how I expected the podcast to go.
Is, I think, weirder. So when Final Stroke 2 first came out, a lot of the Latin American and Mexican area were getting it, but nothing in the US.
Yeah. Let's go, Latin America! We did it!
So a normal person
specifically
would say, oh, okay, well, you could just go to like Cancun or something like that and check it out. But I was like, no, that's too complicated. But another friend who lives in Texas, was like, well, we could just drive down to the border. So we did, and we basically crossed the bridge to get into the city of Matamoros so that we could go to the one theater closest to us that was showing the Final Stroke 2 movie. And when we did this, we screwed up to the point where we realized we had to convert our money to pesos before we got there, because
Jesus
where we were located for some reason, like I know a lot of other places probably have this easily accessible, but Matamoros not so much. Where we were particularly didn't have exchange places. So we're basically now in Mexico with tickets we already bought, but with no money. So we're trying to walk to the mall where it's located, which was much further than we had anticipated. Oh my god, so yeah, we're trying to walk toward the mall, and we're having trouble finding it, and it's driving us insane because we're dying of heat exhaustion, and we finally managed to, suck it up and see if we could get an Uber, and when they finally do take us, we realize we just made the wrong turn. They were, right next to where we were, but whatever. So we get...
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh my god, I've done that.
Yeah.
I had a taxi take me, around the block one time, and I was so embarrassed.
We get to the mall and everything, and we finally locate the theater and all, and thankfully, there is a food court that does take my credit card so that we can at least get something to drink and a food before we go to the movie. So we go to the movie, and there are other people with us, but they're very quiet and everything like that. But they too have their plushies and everything. But since my Spanish isn't really up to par, I didn't really know how to engage, so I didn't try. But
oh no, I should have been there with you.
Well, I mean,
you could just
speak the universal language of RinHaru. Yeah, just say RinHaru.
I have done something similar to that when I was at Tokyo Sea in Japan, and someone had a Kingdom Hearts bag or something, and I did walk up to them and ask them. I was like, Kingdom Hearts? And they're like, oh, yeah, Kingdom Hearts! And I was like, oh my god! So, yes, I suppose I could have done something similar with the Spanish fans, but we were feeling shy, so we had, plus, it was a long day, and we want to be out of there before it gets dark. So we figured we would get the Uber to go back, and the Uber could not find us to save our lives. So we were going absolutely crazy.
Oh my god.
Because we're like, oh my gosh, it's going to get dark. We have no way to get back across the bridge.
Oh my god. Casually trespassing the international border.
Yeah, we crossed the international border for RinHaru. So finally, we do get in the Uber, and it's going a completely different way than we walked. So now we're convinced that something terrible is going to happen. But thankfully, they take us back to the bridge. It's just the other side that we came in, so we do have to do a little bit more walking once we get back into the Texas side to get to our car. Yeah. No, this was all 100%
legally.
So it's fine. We
I know, when I said, we're admitting to our crimes, I fully thought you said that you had somehow found a way to get
no,
without going
I want to emphasize.
I was like, damn, okay.
We did have to go through immigration. That did occur. Passports were shown, so that did happen. Yeah, no actual crimes.
No actual crimes were committed.
It was just also insane. But that was the craziest thing I have probably done. The second craziest thing was my first time going to Japan was literally planned to coincide with the Take Your Marks movie so that I could go see it. And my poor friend who lived in Japan at the time and had already seen it for me and kind of conveyed to me what was supposed to be going on was basically like, how many times do you plan on going to see this? And I was like, I don't know, at least 2 or 3. So we ended up going to see this movie 2 or 3 times while I was in Japan. One of them actually did have some of the voice actors there. I believe Nagisa's voice actor and Rave's voice actor were at one of the ones that we went to. That was really cool because that way you got the full fan experience because everybody was there with their plushies and their Ita bags and the whole thing, and you could see the various fans, who was RinHaru fans, who was Haru fans, and oh my gosh, it was absolutely insane. I think around that same time they had one of the free cafes, and I think it was a karaoke. Yeah, it was a karaoke. So it was absolutely hilarious because I've never done Japanese karaoke before. So my friend and I are just sitting here in this room trying to figure out what to do because all we came there for were to order the drinks so that we could get the free merch. I'm just like, while we're here, we should sing something. So we're like looking through trying to find something. I think we did eventually find Splash Free, so we could at least sing that. And then we get out of the cafe, and I am kind of sad because I ended up I wanted to get the, I think it was the pirate thing at the time, and I wanted to get the Rin one, and I didn't get it. I got the Makoto one. But my friend was like, hey, I think you should just like hold that up in the air and tell everybody what you have. So I did this. I was just like, because I thought we were trading. So I was like, Makoto, and like everybody rushes me, willing to trade whatever they have. And I'm like, oh, this is great. I'm like, okay, I would get. They easily gave me their Rins, so it was super awesome, and it was so fun to be in this experience because they were so excited. My friend is trying to help translate this negotiation. So it just like being in the middle of the true Free and RinHaru fan experience is just something that you will never truly.
Oh my God.
You can't explain it until you're there. So those are my RinHaru real moments.
Wow, oh my God.
Honestly, those are two like extremely iconic moments.
And we have to emphasize that no crimes were committed.
No crimes were committed.
No crimes were committed.
My God. Holy shit. I can't believe this. I think that the funniest thing for me is that there's always plushies at the scene of the crime. There's always plushies involved.
It's the plushies that are committing the crimes, not us.
It's incredible. There's plushies always.
But it is interesting to note that since that time, when Makoto merch was premium and you could trade it for anything, it has now changed to where Rin merch is premium. And if whatever you want, if you trade a Rin for it, you can get it because people all want Rin. So it's interesting to see the shift. Yes.
As they should.
We went from the Rin drought to the Rin stonks.
Rin dunk.
We bought Rin low and now he went high.
Yeah.
We played the long game with our Rin stocks. So
yeah, the only bad thing for me is that I have no intention of selling off my Rin merch, so I bought low, but I'm not selling. I'm joking. I'm not making any money out of it.
Yeah. Hold.
Hold until after I'm dead and cold and buried.
Bury me in my RinHaru merch.
You can do
What was
you
your
want.
experience seeing the Final Stroke movies in your theaters, Hina? Because I know they came to you.
Yeah, I was lucky. I mean, I was extremely lucky because it wasn't available in the entire country. So I was lucky that it was in my city and I didn't have to travel too far. There were people that had to travel a lot. And it was really fun being there. And I think a lot of people know that Latin American people are very, outspoken. So it was very fun being there and having people actually cheer for the characters during the swimming scenes. Like, there would be people like, go, Rin, go! And just, like, cheering when they were getting their results and actually awing or crying or being supportive of them as the scenes went by. It's a very particular thing that happens with anime movies. Not all of them, though, because I recently was lucky enough to see the Demon Slayer movie as well, thank God, and everyone was very silent. I mean, it was a very peaceful. It was a very peaceful experience. Like, you could really immerse yourself in the movie. But the free movie was special. People were actually cheering for the characters. It was very heartfelt, and it was very fun. Like, you'd think it.
That's adorable.
You'd think it would be a little annoying, but it wasn't, because it was very specific moments where you could feel like the scene asked for people cheering. They're like, "Yeah, go Rin!" and everyone was clapping for him. I felt so happy. Because, like, there was still a time where you didn't know that if the people around you liked the characters or didn't. And seeing so many people cheering for him it was amazing. And it was very particularly special at the end of Final Stroke 1, where, as RinHaru fans, a lot of people had a lot of breakdowns during the end of that movie. Again, I had the privilege of watching it, like, I think it was around a month or less than a month after it came out in Japan. And I went in blind, so I really didn't know what was going to happen. And most of the people around me didn't as well, because they hadn't looked for the spoilers yet. And I believed. I was smiling through that entire scene because I knew that a RinHaru break means a RinHaru makeup. And leaving the theater and seeing everyone be like, "Oh no, it's over. It's actually over." And I'm like, nuh-uh. It is not. If you know RinHaru, you know that this is going to be solved with a magical relay and everything is going to be fine. And everyone was like, "Oh, are you sure you're not coping too hard?" No.
Magical relay and hug. That's what's always important.
It was the most magical relay.
The magical relay never fails. It is the formula for success. I also remember a very funny interaction. We were talking with. I went to the movie with a friend, and there was another couple of two friends that were watching the movie sitting right next to us. We didn't know each other, but we were cheering for the characters, and when we came out, we started talking, and we were talking about Free and the parts we liked and the parts that we didn't like so much. And I remember making a comment about how I liked the high-speed novel better than the high-speed movie. And one of the girls that was there just literally hugged me and picked me up and practically spun me around because she was like, "Yes, you're so right."
The correct reaction.
I was like, "This might be a controversial opinion," and she was like, "No, you are so right."
Did anybody bring their plushies to the movie?
It was incredible. I didn't have plushies, but I did bring like a little bag. You know that there was this little free bag merch that it's like a little clasp bag, and it has like a transparent piece of cloth, so you can do a sort of like ita bag with it. It's KyoAni merch.
Mm-hmm.
And I did bring that with all my free RinHaru acrylic keychains and stuff. I did not see many plushies. I did see people with the Iwatani jerseys, the jackets and the t-shirts.
A classic.
So that was really good. That was really good. But plushies are like, especially the official merch is a bit more expensive. So it's kind of difficult to get it without paying a lot of money. So if you have plushies here,
that's a flex.
Yeah,
flex.
It's a big flex. Yeah, it is a big flex. I mean, it's different now. There's more suppliers. There's Temu and places where you can get plushies that aren't, maybe official, but they're a bit more accessible. But at the time, it was more difficult, especially with series like Free. That's a bit more niche. It's no Demon Slayer.
Yeah, I think I remember when I went to Take Your Mark. It actually showed here in America that people did show up. Yeah, they showed up with their Ita bags and their plushies and their shirts. I was surprised. I was like, oh my gosh, there are actually local Free fans that were coming out in pretty good numbers.
Yeah. I definitely went all out when I went to see the Take Your Marks movie.
Oh my gosh.
I took the day off of work and just because I wanted to dress up, but it was showing at 6 p.m. on a Wednesday, on Water Day, of course. So I was like, well, I can't go to work with plushies in my hair, so I just have to do what I gotta do and take the day off. I think I had been at that job for less than a year, and it was like the first personal day I ever took, and I was so worried that my boss was gonna ask me, like, why I was taking the day off.
It's like that.
But he didn't, thank God. I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna take a personal day that day, and he was like, okay. And in my mind, I was like, it's because I'm dressing up to go see an anime movie.
Beautiful.
It's like that meme of the Taylor Swift fan with the towel over her head.
Yeah.
She called it,
not showing her face because she called out of
work. But you did not commit any crimes. You asked for your day off.
I did not commit any crimes. I legally took the day off of work.
Took the day off, and they gave it to you.
I'm terrible.
Also great.
I will totally tell my boss. That's why I'm taking off. I'm like, I have to take off today. I'm going to some premiere of some anime movie, so... He knows I'm insane, so it's fine.
Yeah, I live a secret double life at work, so...
Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight, except it's architecture, but by daylight, and then by moonlight it's all RinHaru.
Yeah, that was like... I think that was one of the first times I, like, really went all out with, like, putting RinHaru merch, like, all over my body. Like, I put the plushies in my hair. I had, like, it was, like, one of the first times I took out, like, multiple Ita bags at once. And I had things, like, pinned all over my dress. And I went with my friend who, I don't know if she also had the day off or if she took the day off also to come hang out with me. But at the time, there was this cafe that we used to stop in sometimes that had, like, a fake cherry blossom tree inside of it with a bench underneath. So I was like, we are going here so that I can take pictures in this outfit with the cherry blossom tree.
They totally did that for the movie. You do understand that.
Oh, yeah,
they totally did that for RinHaru.
I mean, it had been there for months, so I knew that it was there. Yes, they were preparing specifically for me.
I think it's also fair that we mention in the podcast that Julie actually does coordinated outfits. Like, she's not just putting plushes in her hair because she's out of mind. Like, she's actually very fashionable.
I mean, I am out of my mind, but that's a separate conversation.
Fashionable person. So if you go to her social media, you will see what she's talking about. These are actually really nice outfits.
Thank you. Yeah, I actually somehow became known for this in the local Lolita community. about a year or so ago, I went to a swap meet, and it was a pretty big meet, so there were a lot of people there that I didn't really know. So I was just, like, chatting with people. You end up meeting people who are, like, a friend of a friend, or like, oh, I follow you on Instagram or whatever. And I was talking to this one girl, and she was saying, like, oh, you look familiar. Are you friends with, like, so-and-so? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm friends with her. And she's like, oh, yeah, I follow her on Instagram, so I see, like, you guys take pictures together sometimes. So, you are, you're Star Fairy, right? And I was like, yeah. She's like, you're RinHaru Julie! And I was like, that is exactly who I am! Thank you! I was like, I am taking that and I'm running with it. Like, nothing will ever compare to the high of being like, you're RinHaru Julie. Like, yeah, that's me. That's who I am.
I mean, that is
my
perfect
identity.
descriptor. You are RinHaru Julie.
I am. Like, just like, it makes me so happy that people know me as that, because then it makes them think of RinHaru,
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't care about, like, being recognized as me for a particular thing. I want people to recognize the RinHaru. And, now people will see, like, if a Lolita brand posts a new dress that's red and blue, they'll send it to me, and they'll be like, look, a RinHaru dress. And I'm like, yes, good. Think about RinHaru. Or, like, sometimes people will, or brands will post pictures of the dresses that they have in multiple colors, and they'll show, look, it comes in both red and blue.
Wink.
It's RinHaru. And I'll be like, you're so right.
That's
Thank you for
precious.
thinking of RinHaru, and also of me loving RinHaru.
I mean, at a much lesser scale, after Free, there have been multiple times where I have bought the red and the blue of a thing because of RinHaru.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, nail polish. Which colors do you want? Okay, so pink and red and blue.
Mm-hmm.
Or sparkles. I mean, there's red and blue and white. I want the red and blue and white sparkles. Because it's, RinHaru.
I do want to mention, since you said nail polish, multiple friends gave me RinHaru-themed gifts for my birthday this year, including one friend gave me
That's
a
adorable.
red nail polish and a blue nail polish.
Yes. Yes, I knew.
Like, people are still like, this is what Julie will like. And another one of my friends got me 2 cookie cutters, and one was a shark and one was a dolphin. And I was like, this gift is so specific. Like, I am the only person in the world who will be like, this is so, like, tailored to my needs, because I also bake cookies a lot, and I love RinHaru, so I was like, yes, this is for me specifically. Thank you. Thank you for picking out the gift.
And like you said, it makes them think of RinHaru every time.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I really care about. I want people to think of RinHaru. Like, not of me. Think of RinHaru. I am just a vehicle for RinHaru.
My body is a vessel. My body is a vessel.
Oh my god!
RinHaru.
Oh, I can't.
I love it.
So, obviously we do all of these crazy things because we love RinHaru so much.
Mm-hmm.
But I think people might not understand that love unless they're really in it. So, how would we explain why we love RinHaru so much to somebody who maybe doesn't know, who has not felt the love of RinHaru as of yet?
I have no idea, to be honest, because it was, like, so natural to me watching Free and just gravitating to RinHaru. It's like, it is the plot. So, you watch Free and it just happens. Right?
Free is inherently RinHaru.
That's the thing. It's like I never really thought about it because it's just there. It is Free. Free is RinHaru, at least to me.
Right.
It just happens. I really don't know.
I mean, I think for some people it's like it grows on you, and for other people it's like you get hit in the face with RinHaru.
You get hit in the face with RinHaru.
I'm going to try to be comical about this, but I'm so used to being right when I watch anime. I'm so used to watching something and immediately clocking into what's going to happen or what the endgame ships are going to be, that it's like, yeah, I watched the first episode of Free and I was like, these bitches gay. And that was it. Right?
So true. You are right and you should say it.
Yeah. And it was just, I couldn't really understand how people could not see it. Like, I mean, is it not obvious that the two rivals who are so focused on competing with each other are going to end up swimming together? Like, how is that not obvious to everyone watching this? So really, when you think about how did you fall for RinHaru, I just watched the show. I just had eyes. Yeah, I had eyes and a brain. But look, I am not saying that Kyoani does not pander to everyone, because they do, and that's the fun of Free. There's a little bit for everyone, but there is a lot of RinHaru. There is a lot of RinHaru in there.
So true. As there should be.
Yeah, and I think that if you watch the series through a RinHaru lens, it just makes the series mean so much more, and the first season especially just hits so much better when you watch it through a RinHaru lens.
Yeah.
It's all the themes and all the scenes, it just fills it with so much more meaning than just they are all friends with each other, which they are. But
they seem like very good friends.
They seem like very good friends, yes. They do. Also, I think Free did a lot of, it did a lot of good for the let's fight toxic masculinity crowd, because they are allowed to feel and cry and speak about their feelings with each other and be honest with each other. I think it was really nice. I think it's very important to watch Free through a RinHaru lens to absorb all of that.
Yeah, for sure.
It just makes the series better. Also, RinHaru is so good.
RinHaru is very good.
It's so good.
And going for that emotional angle of it, I mentioned that when Free first started, I was in college, which is kind of a tumultuous time for anybody. So for me, I think it was just that Free came at the right time in my life. I was in a weird transitional stage, and I felt like I didn't really have a lot of close friends anymore. Losing touch with my friends from high school and struggling to make friends in college while also juggling a very difficult major and a very time-demanding major. I just felt like, I don't know, kind of like lost and not necessarily hopeless, but like when they say everything went dark, it really felt like that. So like for me, Free was something that really kind of gave me hope and kind of like made me believe in friendship and what it means to make connections with other people, especially when you're somebody who is going through a difficult time in your life and you feel like nobody is going to want me. To see, Rin going through such a difficult time and Haru reach out his hand and be like, I care about you anyway. That's something that was really powerful to me, because it's like, there are friends out there, or, friends, ha ha ha, who...
wink, wink.
Wink, wink. Who, will see you as you are, no matter what kind of terrible point you are at in your life, and will say, I still want you around. And I think that was really meaningful to me personally, seeing, Haru reach out to Rin in that way. And then, it kind of got flipped around in season 2, where then Haru was going through something really difficult, and then it was Rin's turn to reach out to him and pull him out of that darkness. And that, again, was something that was so powerful to me. I was like, wow, like, this is, like, something that I really connect with on a level that I did not know was possible. And I think that's why I am now so insane about RinHaru, because it really, like, came to me at a time in my life that I really needed to see something like that. So now I am thousands of dollars in the hole with RinHaru merch because of that.
Oh my god, the end of that story was so unexpected.
Well, that's what happened.
I love this so
Free
much.
touched my heart, and then it touched my wallet.
That's fair. That's fair.
I didn't want to end on like a really like kind of depressing note. So I just need everybody to understand that it is very unserious over here.
I can say that for me with Free, I'm a shipper. I'm just going to put that right out. I am constantly looking for people to ship.
That's
the way I work.
No way.
Especially when they're pretty boys. So I went into Free, and I'm always a rival shipper. It just happens immediately. So when I saw that first episode, and I saw little Rin and his little romantic isn't it, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is my ship. I have decided. So that was the kind of initial. But I really did appreciate, as kind of Hina talked about, the idea that it was kind of unpacking that whole, like, a little bit of that toxic masculinity, but also really digging deep into the redemption, and Julie mentioned having those friends that really get you and are willing to stick with you. And I think when I really, really, really was super into it, was definitely the episode after Rin defeats him in the race, and Rin is running around looking super depressed at the fair or whatever, because he's sad and he misses swimming with his friends and everything like that. And just his reaction, and of course Haru's reaction, which was just heartbroken, but his reaction realizing that he too is heartbroken was like, oh my gosh, this is so precious. And that they're so stupid and misunderstanding each other, and they need to get over that. So then you have their big moment where they do have that emotional talk and everything after they're rolling around on the ground and everything, to a beautiful soundtrack.
Incredible soundtrack.
I think that is where it kind of really cemented both the ship and Free for me as something special. And while there's lots of other things I enjoy, and I'll get super excited and super into other things like skate and stuff like that, that ship always has that special place for me because of what it did represent in redemption and being able to see through how somebody else might be feeling, and having to accept that, maybe you saw things the wrong way, and maybe if, you had that talk, you could kind of see eye to eye. And then with Eternal Summer, which bears more down on that idea, when Rin is saying he's sorry and everything like that during RinHaru, and they have their bed talk and everything, and it kind of continues that whole, we really get each other, we just need to talk about it sometimes.
Right. RinHaru is really like the story of two absolute idiots learning how to use their words.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're a little stupid, but I like that in a ship.
I love that in a ship. Idiots to lovers. That is just mwah.
This whole conversation is just reminding me that what a masterpiece season 1 is. We should watch it again.
We should.
We
should always watch season 1 again.
Agreed. We should always be watching season 1 at all times.
Such a masterpiece. The pacing is perfect. The characters are great. The body language is amazing. The soundtrack is godlike. Just all of it is great.
I think Free is the only show I can think of where I'm like, season 1 is so good. Because that's usually not the case with, like, a lot of shows, right? A lot of the times, shows take a while to find their footing, but Free was, like, incredible right off the bat.
Lightning in a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
They knew what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. And I think another thing about that, about this particular ship that makes it kind of so special to me is I really like that you can truly see how they benefit from having the other around.
Mhm.
Like, they really do grow and improve with the other's presence. It's not that they stagnate, it's just that they are better with the other one around because they push each other and they challenge each other and they nudge each other out of their comfort zones so that they can be their best person. And that, I think, is not as common in a lot of ships. Like I said, I'm a shipper. I love shipping for the sakes of shipping. I have no shame. But I really do like that
Shipping is great.
back and forth pool that really does show that they make the other a better person.
I
Yeah.
think that in particular is really a quality of something beyond friendship. Like, that is partnership. That is, like, something more special and something deeper. Because, it's not that you can't have a friend who, you mutually inspire each other and encourage each other, but you saying that made me think about having gone to weddings where, like, in their vows, they say things like, you make me a better person. You encourage me to be more. That's something that's, like, that happens from having such a deep connection with somebody else.
Yeah, and it's also very common in anime that you have characters who are like, I can't do this without you, or I'm useless without you. But no, we actually see Rin and Haru swimming perfectly fine without each other. It's just that when they swim together, they are so much better.
Well, except for in Final Stroke 2, where they are absolutely useless without each other.
That's because they're fighting, though. They're going through a breakup. It's different.
Yeah.
There's a lot of feelings going on.
Yeah, the thing
Yeah,
about
they were
them-
too emo. Because it wasn't just that they were apart, it's that they thought that they were done.
That's the thing. I mean, the
Yeah.
thing with Rin and Haru is that they've gone through so many breakups that they are literally breakups. I mean, well, let's be honest. It is totally breakup, and it's like the mourning, the loss of the connection with another person, and then they get together again. But there are so many points in the series where they aren't in good terms. But for example, let's talk about season 1 again. I like season 1. Where the first swim meet where they compete against each other, and Haru's like super stoked that Rin is going to compete again, so he's been working hard and everything, and he swims really well, and Rin beats him, and then Rin's like, I will never swim with you again, and then Haru gets so depressed, and they were swimming against each other, but they were doing fine. It's when Rin removes himself from his life completely that Haru just breaks down.
Mm-hmm.
But then you have season 3, for example, where Haru is swimming and he's doing a lot of effort on his own, and Rin is in Australia and he's working his ass off and he qualifies with his times, and Haru's not there. So it's like, not many shows do this where they show that the main ship, let's say, since this is a RinHaru podcast, we will say it, or the main ship are like working.
RinHaru is the main ship. We can say that.
They are
here
working.
at RinHaru Week Radio.
We can say that.
They are working on their individual goals entirely separately, and the show is okay with showing this. Like, it's not like they are useless without each other. There are so many shows where you have characters who literally cannot, I don't know, fight the bad guy unless they are together. And in Free, they just, no, they can swim. They are good. They are individually very good. It's just that when they swim together, they are so much better. They make each other so much better. They swim more freely, and Haru is like, he can even breathe better because Rin is there. It's like, he's just putting in so much less effort. He's enjoying himself so much more. It's not that he can't swim without Rin. It's just that when Rin is there, everything is just so much more free. And he's so much better at it. And I really like that about them. They are individuals, and they can definitely function individually, but if you put them together, it's like, boom, cherry blossoms in the air.
Once they figure out the whole communication thing, it's actually a very healthy dynamic.
I mean,
I think that they have finally, at this point, reached a point where they know that they have to actually talk to each other. to avoid hurting each other's feelings.
It was season 3, right, when Rin comes back to Japan and he talks to Makoto, and Makoto's like, I don't know what's going on with Haru, and Rin's like, let's go, we're gonna talk to him, we're gonna see him right now. And they do.
That's why Rin had to be away for most of season 3, because
he would have solved
because
that in 2
as soon
episodes.
as he comes back, he's like, why isn't anybody helping Haru? We're going to see him right now. Like,
yep. He clocked in and he was like, let's go. Haru, having issues? Not on my watch. Let's go.
yeah, but also nobody else could have done what Rin did and just like gone to see him and changed everything about the way that he was going about swimming. Because Makoto tried to, but it didn't really go anywhere.
Because they have different ways of approaching talking to each other. Like, I think this would be like a topic for an entire lecture on how each character works and helps Haru in different ways. But I think what I love about how Rin talks to him is exactly that. He just goes to right to the center of the issue, and he's not afraid to just say whatever is on his mind and to just speak freely with Haru and confront him about what he's doing or what he's not doing. Because we've already gone through like 2 seasons of them sorting out their issues. Now they can talk.
Right.
We're past this, Haru. Come on. What are you doing? Do you not like swimming? Yeah. Do you not like swimming with me? I am swimming. You gotta swim too. And it's like, yeah, you know what? You're right. I'm not very eloquent, but they just know how to talk to each other about, especially about the swimming. But it's nice watching the entire series and seeing how much they've grown and how much they've learned how to navigate each other's personalities and their worries. I really like that about them.
Yeah.
Damn. It's such a good ship.
So good.
RinHaru is such a good ship. And again, I think that the best... It is such a good ship because they are good characters individually. That is not true for a lot of ships. A lot of ships just have like one very well developed character and the character that they are supposed to end up with. But RinHaru is like 2 very good characters.
Yeah.
Who work together really well.
In general shipping culture, I see a lot of the times where, somebody will be like, oh, like, I like this character. Mm-hmm. I don't really like this other character so much, but I ship them together. And I'm like, I can't even imagine shipping 2 characters that I don't absolutely love.
Yeah, I think
because I absolutely love both Rin and Haru. I love them separately as characters, and I love them together. And I think that enhances the ship, it enhances my enjoyment of the ship, and it also enhances them as characters individually, because you can understand Rin not just as his own person, but as he is as it relates to Haru, and vice versa. Mm-hmm. How Haru is and how he has been affected by Rin.
Yeah, I think in a lot of cases, people just like one character or have a favorite character, and they know that this character would be the happiest if they were shipped with this other character, and that's why they ship it, because they want their favorite to be happy.
Mm.
I think a lot of people just do that, which is not wrong.
Couldn't be me.
Which is not wrong, but I just feel like I like spending time on things I love, and I love Rin, and I love Haru, and ergo, I love RinHaru.
Right. Like, this might be a controversial take, but I love both Rin and Haru.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
Exactly!
I just want to watch season 1 again right now. Damn.
Honestly,
this is a pattern with Hina.
But it's just...
Put that on the schedule for future podcast episode ideas.
On our next
watching
podcast.
season 1.
Season 1 rewatch with Hina. Commentary. Oh, I am going to be so ready for that.
RinHaru Week mods live react to season 1. And it's just us screaming during the entirety of episode 12.
Or we
Probably.
pause every 2 seconds, and then there's like half an hour of commentary.
Oh my god.
A 26-minute episode that has a 3-hour reaction video? That's us.
Absolutely.
I think I participated in something like that where people watched something but had to keep pausing it and have like 2-hour discussions about it.
Could be me. Absolutely.
Absolutely could be me. Would be me.
We should do it.
We should.
Let us know in the comments below if you want us to do this, because we will.
Please do.
Oh, and also make sure that you share your own personal stories about RinHaru real for you. So we want to hear about how you've seen RinHaru out in the wild.
Yeah, or even just how RinHaru has affected you personally and your personal thoughts about it.
Uh-huh.
Or if you have any stories about not committing crimes because of RinHaru, share that as well. If you are legally able to do so.
You're legally able to do so.
We do not encourage committing crimes on this podcast.
Please do not commit any crimes. Especially no RinHaru-related crimes. We do not want the ship to be associated with criminals.
I mean, Rin is a cop in an alternate universe, so he will come for you.
And Haru has trespassed several places. And
actually, that might be the opposite of discouraging, because maybe people want to get arrested by Cop Rin.
I mean, I would want to get arrested by Cop Rin.
So would Haru. I think he commits crimes on purpose to get arrested by Cop Rin.
It goes and jumps into private baths.
Yeah.
There you go. There's ideas for future fiction concepts.
I wrote a fake like that, which I
concepts on a silver platter.
Oh my god. But yeah. Share your real life experiences and make sure to write a lot of Haru crimes for RinHaru week. We want to see.
Yes, only fictional crimes this RinHaru week.
I like that you had to make sure you said write, not commit. So
no, I am being.
Why is the theme for this year's RinHaru week committing crimes?
It is not. It is
I
not.
don't
it is
know.
Not.
That is not where I thought we were going with this.
That is apparently where we have ended up.
Listen. There is a theme to RinHaru week this year. It is not crimes, though. It is not crimes.
Not crimes.
So, now that we're all in the RinHaru mood, we hope everyone is feeling inspired for this year's event.
I mean, I'm always in the RinHaru mood.
Right.
We all are. So, if the RinHaru mood strikes you, we hope you'll join us for this year's RinHaru week!
Yay! This year's event will take place from December 24th to December 31st, 2025.
It's another Merry Harurinmas!
Yay! I love celebrating the holidays with RinHaru!
RinHaru is the holiday.
It's true.
Oh, man. I love it. We're just closing the year with RinHaru and starting the year with RinHaru. What
The best
could
way.
be better?
I love it. Thanks for listening, everyone. We're so excited to see you for this year's event.
Yay!
Yeah!
Yay! yeah, so come on. Speaking of which, come on, we need to be brainstorming a little bit more. It's like, this isn't just about other people. It's about us and RinHaru Week.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes.
Right. I think
I've already done
Is this supposed to be a segue into the next segment?
I've already done enough.
Yeah.
I've given Kiwani their next material for like the next few years.
I think we're good to end here.
Okay.
I think we've got off topic.
Okay. I'm stopping the recording now.